Well, I'm joined now by Marco Vicenzino, a founder and director of the Global Strategy Project in the UK. Hello and welcome to Euronews. Thanks very much for speaking to us. So this latest round of sanctions against senior Venezuelan officials, what do you make of them and how effective do you think the US sanctions have been so far?
Well, the full impact of the U.S. sanctions still have not been felt. It's still some weeks away. And so basically, there's a lot more that can be done. So in this sense, I think at the present time, what Guaido with the Western recognized president, Juan Guaido, is trying to keep the momentum going. The regional allies of Guaido also, they want to keep the momentum going. Once again, for them, it's that whole is trying to prevent another wave of refugees coming into their countries. And then at the same time, you see there's two parallel governments. And then the Maduro regime is trying to buy the necessary time possible, at least to maintain the support of the Russians and the Chinese and consolidate his position at home. Previously, one of the key things here is the fact that the full impact of the U.S. oil sanctions on Venezuela that really starts to be felt. That can change the dynamic and will change the dynamic.
We had some slight glitches there, but we'll try and carry on. So Mr. Guaido has been visiting countries in the region. He's in Brazil, he's going on to Argentina to try to garner more support. How effective has that been? Will it actually help him in his efforts to oust President Maduro?
He has no alternative at this stage. This high-stakes game that's being played, he needs to consolidate that support, not just diplomatically, but also within the economic realm. So he has the full diplomatic support, that needs to be translated more into economic sanctions, obviously from other states in the region also. This needs to be a fully concerted collective efforts by the 50 countries that do recognize Guaido as interim president of the country. So we're looking at the United States primarily, his regional neighbors, and particularly the European countries, the ones that have recognized Guaido. So it's when I say keeping the momentum, it's not just about being on the headlines and just making the front covers of the newspapers. It's actually about action, effective collective action, and ensuring that it keeps that consistency and continuity over time.
And he will be trying to return to Venezuela next week. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But Marco Vicenzino, thank you very much for talking to us here on Euronews.